Hey guys, Mike Martin here. Right, so today I'm going to show you how to make $1 million a year business, okay, on YouTube. That's almost zero outgoings that anyone can do, right? So now I don't want you to worry if you think that when I'm showing you something during this training, you think to yourself, shit, I can't do that. I'm going to give you the answer at the end of how you can, okay? Excuse me. But what I wanted to do is get on and show you today. So you can see from my screen, okay, there's one of my real technical drawings that I always do. So we had a business model this year, okay, that me and my team were promoting towards, and I put about 4 or 5 members of staff on it, and we're pushing forward, and it's working, it's doing okay, and we discovered a gold mine. Okay, so when I discovered this gold mine, I thought, fuck, I need to tell everyone about this. I mean, a lot of people are like, keep it a secret, it's our gold mine. But I'm not like that. I think that there's enough room for everyone to do business and do everything. So I love to share when I find these little gold mines. So I'm going to explain the picture that's on the screen to you first. And then I'm going to take you through and explain the gold mine. This gold mine that we found is ridiculous. It has a few little rules. Anyone can do it. If you get a book similar to this one, if you a world full of sheep, in a world full of sheep, fuck you, I'm an entrepreneur. Just shameless pitch from my book there. Right. No, if you follow what I teach you in this training, okay, you can build an evergreen style business that's going to make you money year in, year out. And if you follow the few rules I'm going to set out for you, this model will actually continue making you money in 5 years' time, in 10 years' time, if you do the work now. So you do the work now, you spend the next 6, 12, 18 months working really, really hard on it, in your spare time if you want. And a few years from now, you better ring me up and say, Mike, you made me rich. And I'll be like, cool as shit, man. Like my video, subscribe to my channel. Or something else. Maybe we'll do business together. I don't know. So looking at this is kind of a drawing I put together for one of my teams. And this is about as technical as I get, as most of you know who know me. I don't get very technical when it comes to anything ever. I like to think from things from a bigger picture, top down, and then say to everybody, right, you figure out the details. So what we decided this year is we was going to focus heavily on training courses and books. Okay, so the way I looked at this is obviously a $39.99 a month VIP is brilliant because nobody ever leaves, and we'd set up a VIP. Then we set up the first course, which a lot of my guys have already had. I think about 700 or 800 people have had this Make Money Doing Anything training course, which I'll show you where to get it later if you've not already got it. And then the book, which is not yet even finished, Make Money Doing Anything. And then what we were doing is we were creating courses and books, okay? And then the course promotes the book promotes the course. Both the course and the book promote the book, Make Money Doing Anything. So the book will promote the book, Make Money Doing Anything, because you know you've got a book buyer. So then they'll buy another book, and then obviously if they want to help further, you upsell them to your VIP. And then we were going to create a course. It's nothing as technical as this. I'm just explaining how our thingy works. If you create a course, the course will promote the book will promote the course, but the course will also promote inside it the course Make Money Doing Anything. Okay, so the course Make Money Doing Anything is something that teaches people exactly how to create a training course from start to finish for everything that they need to know after they've gone through one of your evergreen style courses. So this could be something to do with charisma, this could be something to do with confidence, this could be a course all about persuasion or influence. We keep away from things like SEO and stuff like that, and the reason we keep away from stuff like that is it's not evergreen. So when you're creating a course, you want to be creating a course that is evergreen. So if I'm teaching you something today, let's say I'm teaching you something to do with confidence today, okay, how to build your confidence and getting in front of a camera and talking to people on screen like I'm doing right now. And if I'm doing a course that's all about that, that course will be just as relevant in 5 years' time as it is right now. Whereas if I was doing an SEO course, 6 months from now, it's likely going to be a waste of time. I'm going to have to rebuild the course. And you're always going back and back and back, and it's a fucking nightmare, right? So this basic thing here, this is the model. So what I was having my team doing is they're building the courses, then they're building all these in evergreen style courses, which are promoting this, and it's coming up here. And the way we're promoting it, so we're promoting the books via Amazon, and we're using paid ads. So anyone who doesn't know how to use that, KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing, which is kdp.amazon.com, and you can literally publish your own books, and as long as you can market it, you can use paid ads on Amazon. And if you create a book that actually markets something else inside it, then your Amazon ads don't need to make a profit off your book, because your book's going to make a profit by upselling your products and other things inside of Amazon. Okay. In addition to that, we were also putting these training courses. We're doing the training courses. The courses Well, first of all, and I've not created a presentation for this at all yet, so I don't even know how well this is going to work for the training courses, but it should do. You give your affiliates 40% commission, and you create a sales presentation, and you'll go and do a webinar to third-party audiences, upselling your course inside of the training course, which probably everybody watching this has been on a webinar of some sort where they've purchased something, and that's the same strategy. So that was that. We've not even got that far yet, right? Then there was putting them on Udemy, and using Udemy's ads, which is great, which is cool. You sell your course. If your course sells something else inside it, so this course would sell this course for me, and it'd sell the VIP, plus we'd probably sell all the products, affiliate products and stuff inside there. So we're going to make money even if we don't break even on the ads. Then there's the YouTube one. All right, YouTube. Right, forget about this Udemy thing here. I don't even know why the YouTube thing points to there. It's the YouTube. Fuck it. It doesn't matter. YouTube promoting your sales course. Now before you think, well, I don't know how to create a training course. Okay, let me go through this because you will know at the end. It's super easy, it's super simple, and I've already given you some of the rules. So you basically one of them is your content must be allowed on YouTube. Okay, and the second one is the training course must be evergreen. So that's your two rules. They're your two main rules, right? Content that's allowed on YouTube, and it must be something that's evergreen. So like we said earlier, let's say, and you might think to yourself, shit, I'm not an expert about anything, right? But you can build a training course just by buying 5 books. Okay, you can buy 5 books and create a training course. It's really, really easy, and I'll talk to you a little bit more about that in a minute because I'm gonna go through. Right, so what we started to do is we created these evergreen style training courses. We create additional YouTube channels for these training courses, and what we started to do is we started to create videos. I'm gonna give you an example of somebody doing absolute millions off this one training course, making absolutely millions and millions and millions, and this training course is probably 3, 4, 5 years old. Okay, I'm not going to show you mine, but I'm going to show you someone else's so you can understand how it works, and it gives you an idea of how to actually implement this into your own business and create your own thing that's going to actually make you super wealthy and make you rich. Okay, so basically what we started to do is we were creating these evergreen style training courses, and then we started creating these additional YouTube channels, which we're creating videos on a daily basis, which we're teaching people. So let's say we're talking about confidence. Right? If we're talking about confidence, then we'd have little videos every single day, which we can get the information out of books. Like if you was teaching entrepreneurs, you could go through my book, In a World Full of Sheep, Fuck You, an Entrepreneur. I teach you about mindset, fundamentals of an entrepreneur. Be the first to do it your way. Tomorrow never comes. Negativity is for other people. Believe in yourself. Believe in what you sell. Focus. Follow one course of action till success. Determination. And there's loads of other stuff in there. And you could go through each one of these chapters and create an actual training course section on that, right? For people. Or you could create a video for YouTube on that, which then pushes towards your training course. It's really, really simple. So we started doing it, and all of a sudden it's like, fuck. We're getting sale and sale and then sales and then sales. These are brand new YouTube channels, not going on my YouTube channel. So these are not channels where they're getting a few thousand views on a lot of the videos. These are channels that are brand spanking new. Okay, we're pushing them out and we're getting 20, 30, 40 views on a video initially. Sale, 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 sale. And it's like, holy shit, struck gold. Right, absolutely struck gold. So, to prove that this works to you, here's a guy, right? Now, don't get me wrong. I went on the internet and I thought, has anybody else figured this out? And I found that quite a lot of people have figured this out, right? But these two here, right, Master Your Charisma, these two are the best ones I could find, the best example. They've got 5.8 million. So charisma, right? A lot of men and women want to be charismatic. Or do they? I don't know if it's a male or a female woman. I don't fucking know. Who cares? Right? A lot of men or women want to be charismatic, right? They want to be thinky. So what these guys have done is I don't know how old their channel is, right? But I'm assuming their channel is it's at least 3 years old, yeah? They created a training course, right? Then what they do is they put out these videos. In fact, let's go to videos because that'll actually show us when the most recent video they did was. They did one day, they did one 3 weeks ago, one a month ago, another one a month ago. Right, so look, they're doing about 3 a month there. 2 months ago they did 3. 3 months ago they did 2. 4. So can you do 1, 2 or 3 videos a month for a YouTube channel in your spare time? What's it going to take you? 3 or 4 hours max? 5 hours? If you can't, and fucking forget about it. Go and carry on being a 9-to-5 and doing a job. This is ridiculous, right? But what they're doing, okay, look at that. One day ago, 113,000 views. I'm at nowhere near the level of these guys. But when I started to see the sales coming in, the amount of money this is making, I was like, holy shit, this is making an absolute fortune. This can be scaled so big that I need to tell you guys about it. So, right, let me just click on one of these videos here. Right, and I'm going to pause it.
In today's video, we'll break down some jokes.
I'm going to pause the video. You should have been able to hear that, actually.
So Ryan Reynolds...
No, I don't think I've got the computer sound turned on. Sugar. Right, so what I do is, if I fly to the end of these videos here, right, the video goes through loads of other stuff, right, but right at the end, here, let me turn this down a bit. Right at the end, they say...
Program myself, here are a few things that past members have said. One of the...
Right, so here, what he's doing, right, is straight away, he tells everybody at the end of every single video, and I think this has had 100,000 views in the last few days, right? Now, basically, what he does at the end, he says, right, so... If you like the charismatic things we've talked about in these videos, and if you want to be able to do this and you don't feel like you can do it yourself, no problem. I've got a training course that I've created at the end, which is one of the best things I've ever done, right? Which you can sign up for here, which I'm assuming is down in his chat somewhere, right? That'll probably be his chat, I don't know. And then he says it's one of the best things I've ever done. And then what he does is he starts going through, looking at past. Here we go. Wait, why is it? Look at this, and he's bringing up testimonials that people have done now, whether they're real testimonials, well, they probably are real testimonials because he's been doing it for years now. Right at the beginning, a lot of people use Fiverr testimonials, but what he does is he reads through the key points of what other people have said in the past when meeting people. I've freezed and my mind would go blank, blah, blah, blah. So what they're doing here, right, you're going to make money off the YouTube channel as it grows. But at the initial, what this is all about is creating something that's evergreen, right? So we've got to remember that if you do this on a YouTube training course, if you do this on, YouTube training course, that's going to change over the next 5 years massively. So it's going to be irrelevant in 6 months, and you're going to be starting again and starting again and starting again and starting again, which is not what you want to do in business. A business wants to be something that's evergreen. I know this because I used to do 6 figures a month in the locksmithing industry, but we never had any repeat business. So I had to market the shit out of it all the time. And I always wanted something that was repeat business. So when I first got into software, my target was $100,000 a month recurring revenue, okay? And when I got to that stage, I realized that now I can go and say, fuck it, if I want 6 months off, I can take 6 months off. My business already makes enough money to pay for all my staff, all my teams, and do all my stuff, and I don't need to make any additional money if I don't want, okay? So not having something that's going to last long term is a real bad idea. So what you want to do, like I was saying earlier, charisma is a brilliant idea. These guys use charisma, which is fucking ridiculous. It's so clever. And then you can do entrepreneurism. It's going to be the same. It's quite a new industry, and it's going to be something that grows over a period of time. You've got things like confidence, like I was saying earlier, like Tony Robbins does. All of his stuff is evergreen style stuff, and the training. And if you don't know anything about it, you buy a book and you go through the books, you pull everything out, and you create the training course. Now, if you don't know how to create a training course, that's another great thing, because if you go over to, and I'll put it in the chat at the bottom, expertsuccessnetwork.com, you can get a training course here, how to make $1 million doing anything. Now, this teaches you everything step by step, all the way. You can make a living doing anything. What can you do? What do you want to? Who do you want to work with? Sorry. How do you make your course flow? What do you need to succeed? It'll go through all the tools and absolutely everything you need. How do you package your training courses so it can be sold? So we take you through all that step by step. How do you sell your course? So we go through obviously how to sell your course. In there, this isn't there, right? Because inside there, this won't tell you about what I'm telling you about in this video, because we only found it out by doing it, and we were like, holy fucking shit, this is ridiculous. So in that training, it'll tell you other ways to sell your course, which will mainly cover what we've got on here, which is working for us, but it won't cover what I've just told you today, because this is completely brand new. We've like in the last few weeks, and it's like all of a sudden it's like, wow, this is costing us nothing. We create videos for these channels. We're using automated voices. We're using ChatGPT to write the scripts. And it's just bam, done. It's so simple. Right, how do you make money from the products you recommend? Okay, so inside there, I'll recommend certain products to you which you need to create training courses, and you need to use step by step to do everything that needs to be done. And they're affiliate products, so I'll also make money off them. Okay, so complete openness. But this is how it all works. How do you make courses that market your book and vice versa? That's also in there. Now, this course is not supposed to be released till March, but I'm releasing the course early for this video. I know a load of my internal audience, which people on my email list have already had this. Probably about 700 people have had it. It might be 1,700 people, actually, thinking about it. But a lot of my internal audience have already had it, because I like to pre-release things to people who are on my email list before I ever release to publish. It's not due to be released till March. And there's also a section in there where you can give us feedback and stuff like that. And how do you get paid every single month from your students, which is all about setting up your own VIP and stuff like that. But to be totally honest, none of that is necessary. Okay, if you follow the strategy and the structure that I've told you through here, right? So what you do is you create a YouTube channel, which is completely free of charge. You choose an evergreen subject. You go buy 5 or 6 of the best books on it. So let's say we're going after influence. Oh, my books are all in there, but I was going to grab one. Let's say we're going after influence, right? 22 Mutable Laws of Marketing. Brilliant book. right? There's one that's on my desk now. Let's say you're doing stuff to do with sales presentations. That's my Jason Fladley one-to-many. You can't tell because I've took the cover off, but it is. But let's say you are, let's say you're doing Influence, the book by Robert Cialdini. You buy that, you could actually create a full training course from inside that book using that training course that I've just shared with you on here. And then, so you don't need to know the subject. Once that's done, in the process, you're also, as you're learning, you're creating videos on YouTube, but you can use things that create automated voices now. So you don't need to do all the videos yourself. You don't need to put your face on camera. You don't need to do any of that stuff. It's super, super, super easy. So guys, I'm sharing this because I believe that if you want to be successful online and you want to do something, you have to build something that's an evergreen style business model. Now, not everybody are expert marketers. With that book that I was talking to you about a second ago, so where you can go out and you can figure out how to market and sell and do all the other stuff that's necessary. But what everybody can do is everybody can learn, and everybody can take that learning, implement it into a training course. The platform that we use to host our training courses and do everything, it's a one-time fee. You pay for it once, you've got it forever. You can also use it to sell the things for affiliates, so it's absolutely brilliant. It's inside that course on Expert Success Network, which is how to make $1 million doing anything. And you're going to be in a situation by the end of this where all you have to do is create 2 to 3 videos a month, the way that these guys are doing it, okay? And the audience will grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. You create 2 or 3 videos a month, they'll get better over time. So don't worry too much at the beginning about how good your videos are. Just put the videos up, put the videos up, put the videos up, keep putting the videos up regularly, yeah? 2 or 3 a week, and then get to the point where you can then start to slow down because you've got the subscribers, you've got the traffic. Once your videos start getting 50 views each, it's not a lot, right? But a video to get 50 views each. In fact, let me go back over here. So I've started one of my other new channels. It might be on this account. Let me have a look. Which account? Yeah, this one, History of True Crime, right? This started, I don't know, a week or so ago. See, we were always doing crazy mad shit, right? So I love doing crazy shit, right? But this, so this is about a week ago. I've created these videos. My team are now starting to create these videos as of today. I gave them an example to show them what I want them to do. And straight out of the gate, they're getting 6, 17, 16, 18, 9, 31, 25, 21, 14. Now, to try and get right, I've been on presentations and webinars where there's only 40 people sat in the room. If you've got a video that's all about what you're trying to do that's an evergreen subject, and that video gets 40 views, the very first one that you throw out, look at that, 6 likes, 4 likes, 5 likes. And this is not something I'm email marketing or pushing. It's something I'm just putting up and I'm letting it go, okay? And this is probably not everybody's cup of tea, but I like true crime. But my team are building lots of different channels and lots of different stuff. Some are on my setup, some are on different setups that we've got. But this what we found out with these training courses in the evergreen style model, honest to God, okay, it's an absolute goldmine. It costs you almost nothing to do, okay? It's literally... It's like probably the most profitable business strategy I've ever come across, and it's fucking simple. It's real. There's a little bit of work. You buy a book and you create a training course, but start putting the videos up straight away. As you're going through the book, start putting the videos up, putting the videos up, putting the videos up, and then only after you've created the training course do you start then, okay, adding at the end of the new videos a little thing about your training course. But remember, it's not about... The key to being successful and winning is getting started now. Get started now. Get through it. Go. Just start putting things up. Don't worry about the quality. Don't worry about anything. Some of these are absolutely ridiculous. The first one I did there about Al Capone, I believe it repeats halfway through. All my staff are like, you've got to take that down. It repeats halfway. I don't give a fuck. It's the first video on the channel. Just, so what? Who cares? Yeah, so what it is all about getting started, get it going, start pushing the videos up whilst you're doing the studying, whilst you're going through on whatever subject suits you, whether it's to do with cooking, which is an evergreen subject, whether it's to do with anything, psychology, which is an evergreen subject, whether it's to do with influence, which is evergreen, whether it's to do with entrepreneurship. Yeah, in a willfully sheep fuck, you're an entrepreneur, I'll keep telling you it. Whatever it is, okay, you can find a subject that's not going to change much between now and in the next 5 years. You know it's an evergreen subject. If you start trying to do this for things like SEO and stuff like that, then you're going to always be chasing your tail trying to create new courses, because as soon as you release a course, 3 months down the line, it's out of date. That's my number 1 tip, okay? Hope you love this, guys. I really hope it helps you. I'm not getting anything from doing this video or sharing this, because as soon as I realised, it's been a few weeks now, I've been watching it and thinking, fucking hell, this is... I've got loads of different businesses and loads of different stuff that I do, and the one thing I've noticed from doing this is that it's the most profitable thing I have ever done. There is zero cost to marketing, okay? Now, most businesses, if you're doing a legit business, right, some people like to say, oh, I'll spend 20, I'll spend 25% of my income, I'll spend this on a business. If you're growing a business, you spend 55, 60% of your income on growing the business, right? And you're constantly pushing and marketing and promoting and going for it. Otherwise, your business stagnates and goes flat, right? And then once you get to a certain level where you say, okay, I'm happy at this size, that's when you start to dwindle off your marketing, right? With this, it's no cost. There's no thing. All you have to do is be persistent. Not persistent, what do you call it? Like habit. Make it habit to make one video a week. Right, make it a habit to make one video a week on a subject that's evergreen and slowly create a training course whilst you're doing it, and then sell it at the end of every single video, and you will make a fucking fortune. Guys, I hope you love it. I really hope it helps you. Thank you very much. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, all that crazy shit that people ask you to do, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers very much. Thanks. Bye-bye.